Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin. How many Black women have shaped British history without ever becoming part of the story we are taught? Sarah Forbes Bonetta is one of them. Born in 1843 into a Yoruba royal family in what is now Nigeria, Sarah's childhood was shattered by war. Captured as a young girl, she was eventually presented to Queen Victoria by Captain Frederick Forbes of the Royal Navy. He gave her the name by which history remembers her today, Sarah Forbes Bonetta. It is a remarkable story, but it is also a story of empire, power, and survival. Queen Victoria quickly recognised Sarah's extraordinary intelligence. She described her as exceptionally gifted and made sure she received an education that very few girls, black or white, could have imagined at that time. Sarah excelled. She spoke several languages, mastered music and literature, and moved confidently through Victorian society. She challenged every stereotype about what a young African woman could achieve. Yet there was a contradiction. She was admired but treated as something unusual, welcomed into royal circles but yet never fully accepted as equal, visible at court but almost invisible in the history books. In 1862, Sarah married James Pinson Lobola Davis, a successful Yoruba businessman and a philanthropist. Together they returned to Lagos, where they built a life rooted in education, enterprise and service. Their first daughter was named Victoria, after the Queen herself, a reminder of the complex ties between Britain and Africa. Today, Sarah deserves to be remembered for far more than being the Queen Victoria's goddaughter. She was a scholar, she was multilingual, she was resilient, she was a Black woman who navigated race, identity and empire with intelligence, dignity and determination. Her life reminds us that Black history is not separated from British history. It is British history. Making Black women visible means telling stories like Sarah's, stories that challenge what we think we know, stories that remind us that Black women have always been here, contributing, achieving and shaping our society. Sarah Forbes Bonetta was never invisible. History simply chooses not to look. Today, we do. Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.